maybe even enjoy the water, and then anticipating a beach hazard statement to go up or a high surf advisory from Thursday all the way through Monday. Here's the storm potential. What we're looking for is the area shaded in red. So the first one forecast to ride on through Thursday morning. That's when we could see our heaviest bands of rain. It's going to continue until Thursday evening. Now we'll get a little bit more coming on down Friday morning, but the heaviest, the darker shading in red, coming down late Friday evening. That's the day that we are anticipated to see the heaviest amount of rainfall. Once we head a little bit closer into Saturday, we'll start to notice the storm chance sliding off, dropping, maybe just 30% chance. Then as we head through Sunday, just a 20% chance. Now on Monday, we get ready for our another storm system, and this one packing a punch. Looks like it's going to be fairly heavy as well. So if we just look up and we round out what to anticipate for the rest of this work week as soggy days are ahead, Thursday anticipating all day rain, but remember the heaviest coming down earlier into the morning hours. Friday will be the heaviest rainfall, most likely happening later in the afternoon. And then Saturday, not only developing with those showers, although they will be scattered, only a 30% chance. The highest surf is anticipated, where we could see some beach erosion as well as some flooding, especially right along the parking lots. Coming up, we will go hour by hour with your rain forecast. Guys? Inches of rain in San Diego the entire year. And there are pockets along the coast that could see almost half of that in just 5 days. Let's break down your forecast. Up to around 25-30 miles per hour. Heading out over toward Fallbrook, also dealing with mostly clear skies right now, 61 degrees, dew points into the 40s. That's going to increase, eventually leading to rainfall by the time we get to Thursday. So you have one more day of pleasant temperatures, seasonal. You'll see plenty of sunshine out there, and it's all in part due to high pressure. It's still in control, although you can already see it's starting to nudge itself a little bit further away from us, making room for this cold front. That's what will arrive on Thursday, and as a result, we'll see our rain, wind all begin to come into play. Rain cloud forecast for you tonight, staying mostly clear. Going to be beautiful. Then tomorrow, a good chunk of the morning we'll start to notice those clouds starting to increase. So the mix of sun and clouds is what we'll go ahead and call for on Wednesday, although temperatures still staying fairly mild. Now we get to Thursday morning. Here we go with the rain action, beginning covering portions of I-15, covering portions of I-5. This is not just going to be a morning event, although in the morning is when we see the heaviest bands of rain. Look at the shading in orange. This is heavy to moderate stuff coming on down, whether you're in Palomar Mountain to Ramona to Lakeside, El Cajon, down through downtown and Chula Vista. If you have work meetings, I advise you to maybe push those back until after the lunch hour. There still will be that chance of precip, but not going to be as heavy. Once we get to 12:30, the heaviest activity out toward Pine Valley, maybe getting a little bit of a break for portions of I-15, although I would continue to keep about a 50% chance of rain for the coast, even for your evening commute. I would not completely buy into this one model. I think rain will in fact be possible anywhere along the coastline for us. Thunderstorms are also in the forecast late Thursday night, where we could see a 10% chance of that. And then here we go with storm number 2 on Friday morning, already yet again starting you off with rain, precipitation, and Friday in fact will be the wettest day. So if you want to do a little bit of surfing, tomorrow's the day to do so before those storms arrive. Fair conditions for you with a high risk of rip currents, high tide coming in at around 1 o'clock. Coming up, we talk more about how much rain we could get. Netta? Only for the afternoon, but into the morning, waking up at about 50 degrees. Breaking down what to anticipate tomorrow, the last day before we get hit with a series of storms. So if you have been waiting to do any sort of errands, if you need to clean up your leaves outside, I know I picked up weeds myself today. Tomorrow's the last day you really have a chance to do it, otherwise you'll get soaked. So looking for around 5 a.m. tomorrow, around 51 degrees. Already noticing those clouds moving back in along the coastline by 11 a.m. into the lower 60s with the mix of sun and clouds. Inland areas tonight, 58 and clear at around 5 p.m. Tomorrow morning, you drop to the lower 40s, somewhat similar to where you should be. By 11 o'clock, noticing those clouds moving through, temperatures yet again in the lower 60s, somewhat similar to what we experienced today. But according to the Climate Prediction Center, when they take a look at the next 6 to 10 days, 6 to 10 days, not even just the next few, we have a 60% chance of seeing wetter than average conditions come our way. Coming up, we'll tell you exactly how much rain falls in your city in just a bit. Jason?
Did you say you just...
Clouds really in sight. This is going to change, though. Tomorrow, already noticing clouds increasing as a series of storms gets ready to pound Southern California beginning on Thursday. Until then, temperatures staying fairly mild. 58 currently into Del Mar, 62 downtown, and you're looking at around 57 rolling through Ramona. Broad look what's happening across the country. A little bit of rainfall coming down now throughout Texas, even up through New England and the Northeast where they have winter storm warnings that are up. But they're not the only ones dealing with winter storm warnings. In fact, a good chunk of the west, the area shaded in pink, including the Sierra Nevada mountain range, could see around 12 inches of snowfall. The area shaded in purple, winter weather advisory. So not only out toward California, but moving also into Nevada and portions of Oregon and even into Idaho. For us, let's break down those rainfall totals because Thursday's when the rain event begins. So starting us off for a good chunk of Thursday, you'll notice maybe an inch out toward Del Mar and Encinitas. Downtown closing in on 3/4 of an inch, Chula Vista an inch. Get ready. Friday's the day the heaviest amount of rain begins to fall. So now we're looking at a total of maybe over 2.5 inches into Poway, the same through Escondido, and out over toward Chula Vista over 2 inches. I think Saturday and Sunday rainfall totals are going to be fairly light. We don't see these numbers move tremendously, maybe picking up 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rainfall. But it's going to be on into Monday. We see another super strong storm, and as a result, these values continue to climb. Almost 5 inches when it's all said and done out toward Encinitas. Over 5 inches in Mira Mesa. Poway getting close to 6 inches of rainfall. Escondido around 5.5 inches of rain. Pine Valley possibly picking up 4 inches of rain, and this just over a 5-day time span. 7-day forecast, 63 degrees tomorrow as we increase those clouds. The rain begins on Thursday. We could, and then you'll also see your rain begin to move through your area by Thursday. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Meta, over to you.
Sabrina, thanks so much.